Adom in Amasia Sabe, be brasso said in small door. I be the home come on Mpensenpensenmu da. Lucky about for us in a real lighting investment for you don't as so so question so we go so Kyle 16 days more to election 2016. Christopher or multi TV had me say Ose Obaba Fafa Agau of Grace and Glory School Mathaheko when you you know and then I would happy birthday so Fafa Agau of Grace and Glory School Mathaheko you're 2 years old today. Happy birthday. If you papa Christopher multi TV Anna Ode Abro. Well Yera Yamin Joseph as a Deputy National Coordinator NADMO Atnase. Apom say.
Yeah. Bibia Boko.
Transnational Kojina Tema East. Nimnam for Daniel ni Kwatai Titus Glover. And so Atnase. Amakwaba. You want to say? Bibia come on.
Adom.
I see. Adom FM one area on account.
West. Colors here.
Okay.
Near Constituency.
So I coin there or no before free. The name how missing China hospital or so I coin rough. I checked it. I was that.
Just assembly. Central government funding.
I checked too much.
That can be special not open Tema East Akunyanti. He concentrated what Tema East and Oja, the western parts of Temano. Now I am Munchimonka, Munchimonka, so bad. I feel so. We share, we free a Shamanda bridge.
Yeah.
And you say about a check for the past 8 years.
Yeah.
And so a chepa, it's worrying.
How far have you gone with Sir Santibina
Pania Food Country? My lawyer, no. But reliefs are not me, no. Mami dikanchi ashafo nyina na mentwe amnya kuma ya min mana kwaba sisi wa bankrai
oba dada oy minister no
we mischief
you know what I mean. Yes. Now there is 1 or 2 women now discharged now pania fodo at the core bakanomo. It has affected the health of this woman. She's on medication. And the relief that me seeking, I wanted some compensation for that woman. And there was one ammonia leakage beer, a sea and the fishing harbor. I think 2011 was a 2010 oh baby. And I'm told one woman lost her fetus as a result of the healing of her diagnosis. Because I need that compensation for these 2 women. But aside that, the problem has not stopped.
Okay.
It is still ongoing.
But areas now, the complaint keeps coming. Say drainage, you know, amount for sebi or more ejana SPL over a cocoa amount for fee. It falls within your constituency.
I've been able to fix some of these sites with part of the common fund, which site 15, site 16. Side 21, I kept his own papa damage. Masa Edio, Comra, Nipa that's an insurance pa, not sabi, I didn't change yet. Nani fear sabi janai in Suni Janan Casano, at Tarenasaso. And if fear no mancasa, because the Siwana is every one. You see, communities in Yano, Nina a block and just say. And he was here, and he said, for Freddy Shea. Yamin Kamekan Yamin, my body, I saw some of these things and part of site 17 and they come on. Now, in future, Tama would need a total overhaul of our whole sewage lines. Because pipes in Yana was here, because community is a big project. It's a huge project. But if you've been there one year, for the sake of sanitation, any health hazard, it was here saving. They want to write immediately. Now the bigger dream, because we back to one market, they will more they see. We should very say between Barclays Bank and Nechi. Toilet to be paise ya. Wouldn't mean traho. Oh, mango be anasi one. On my toilet be brave. Was a fastest warning assembly staff by road in the idea. All the things there. nyama na ye di gum na de ade nya no every nipa da sene no. So we need a lot of things that we need to do to change some of these pipes.
But you're going for re-election, so why do we vote for you? Tell us.
I'm going for re-election because I know I've served my people so well with every humility and every sincerity. Now the American gentleman is for say they should trust in the character of Titus Glover than any other candidate. Because minimum the year. Now nyama mi opponents na ye campus any MC ni ye say me common fund me fan yahwe. Me banka was a me di biba na me kan e de kyerɛw. There is no MC a obeka say onim dia ni MP e de ne common fund eye. Sika ne ba enye me nsɛm na ba e kɔ assembly ho. And my brother here happens to be acting MC when I was deputy regional minister. Me try the bar was me 60% of the common fund me teach school fees. Kobra enkwara wo na mo nyina school fees no aye din ye papa. Say teacher training you, say secondary school, say nursing you, say polio and now university. 60% of my common fund goes into payment of fees. Into me try the chief executive. No one know approve. And so I be call the director. If you are a call warrant from budget a back to the MC, omu electronic approval bia omu ye. If you're not by the director, then it goes to audit, then finally to accounts. Now you release checks in the month. And it's who MC be no go jina sorry them try trust me on him they me come from here. Then you have a problem. It is total incompetence. I would politics hata winning just because I beat campus with 3 votes. That was the time I was 45 days to elections. But the records are there. Come on, find the new bid media sewer lines. Uba Tema New Town. There's one big market called Kwesiwadraso. A honeymoon abofrano at the age of about 10, 12, 13. We could dig up Mammy Tro, Yamani Mammy. The cousins and the sisters all do more. As you come in, one is no one turn Yamaway and Fama Bambra. Ne honey finia techa dear Wahono. Say be duani edi enu na de kutuku ahata fom ye to so na me ncha de me ba ye mama mo de adani e ho na wudu kusu adwaso a e ho e kama me si dan amma no omo fre kwanso e ba no e ko da ho e dware mi no eyi e bi toilet mi no e de aka ho de amawe me ban so Bankuma electoral area major problem in that community is about toilet. Because the existing toilet at Waterman Newton in you 2 minutes every old town. Cocoa board come to 3. That side. Meridian Hotel Honina Ebia Niebe Seaport na Ediomoko Mayano. The existing toilet there is about 16 years. And you see me. The population in Temamaya has overblown. So people have migrated into the new community called Bankuma. And Kofofi toilet granio. So I took a loan and built this for 6 months. Minimum month for year when he
He talks about the port and my president, your leader, airport expansion of billions of Ghana cedis with MPS. We're okay with it. And the expansion of the motorway, 6 lanes. Mr. Makesi and Amoka can say, now doing the MPP can be almost unachievable, unattainable. But I'm also can say Makesi because about to be new me. Now what the man know every dawn they said they be a better amamo. Actually, no more my excuses. Is that the case?
Well, medasi mamenchia aye yahwefo ene omomutie na wotwe etwa mu no ya nte asem de ye otekoko so otumfo osetutu otosumienu ne maame a woye yenina yenana onyame ato ne nsa de eden de afre no and for that respect nti eja campaign de eden de agu at least till say ye behwe ne na wotweda nti maame fa akonya we so na mema otekoko so yako ma santimani na yako na yensre nyame se onfa ohima nkwa ensie yie my brofo mu ebeka se mehe so rest in peace nti asamba ko adebia na mebusan se me kan topic ya mudi amaye kra na ukain nanado statement na
Akufo-Addo Mahama can deliver good leadership.
Yeah. because of promises. I asked myself, say, in the election year, when you have a certain president, Onja Ejuma, no Antanasi, say, and it's what you be in the second term, Manan Kahun Asamoana. Then it brings out the hypocrisy in the MPP because maybe I'm saying baby I'm a that is where I have evidence. In 2004, somewhere around 3rd or 4th December, now the then regional minister, Honorable Samson Kwaku Buafu,
SK
Buafu, 2004 election, was say MPP for BBA shoe factory, 5th December. Near Betuaba. 5th December, no. Unfortunately for the people of Ashanti region, I'm for years or so. In the Antimia Ambassa till they left power, till John Dramani Mahama, a commission, the shoe factory.
My shoe factory, ni Papemni.
Ni Papemni,
is in the Papemni. Is in the
alcohol.
I've been passing the Bamin call.
Oh,
so me teacher patre. So I'm just in the Papemni.
So
no, me say me bisa who na wo na me
bisa. Shoe factory today is producing shoes for our schools. Is producing shoes for military. Now you can crack shoe free. I told
you I go shoe factory.
Sure, go there. You see, sometimes I know my catch you say, "How do you urahopi?" When comes and crack and quatra patre kosa, come run we ura no akokore. Who deep how?
They are koso.
Maybe I would be
So now shoe factory is in operation.
It's in operation and it started operating before 2012. John Dramani Mahama officially commissioned it in 2013.
I'm supply school for
go there and watch how they operate. Do one now you boots I hear the go. Bobusa say Ghana hani no na say yeah. So what I want to put across is that election year, you promises and can be before and yet that promise in 2004. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or yeah. So in 2012, about Tepa, Ojina rally grounds or share domino, or say I have confidence to say I'll win the election. But Bessie Hospital Bako at the other at the amount. Menoka say the hospital is almost 90% complete. Oba a year Tepa Bium or say Meba Tepa town rules. Menoka says you Tepa say Tepa town rule umfa infutrubium. Baby is stabbed. And there so worry a year Deuraba and Wakaso very in last time, an honorable titles come. Me raise this tema issue, yeah. The expansion of the port. Was no. What can I have? Today, the president has. Yes.
I never said so.
Sir.
Because I've been a voice of GPHA.
Okay.
It is my constituency.
Okay.
I'm a port boy myself.
Okay.
Okay?
My
late father worked in the ports. When I was in secondary school, I worked in the ports.
Okay.
Every from Rawlings through Kufuor did a lot in the port. And he said, your mama His Excellency Twaso. There's nothing wrong about it.
Oh, to Twaso.
What I say? So we see
developing the port.
It's not new. Because the MPP shed 1 and 2 was extended to get bigger vessels. Golden Jubilee Terminal, when it's here, it was in Kufuor's time. And we located the cocoa shed. It was in MPP time that we put all those there.
Okay, so almost only MPS for
what is wrong about it?
Expansion. Okay. Billions of Ghana.
Koso.
But we are doing the sighting, whatever.
Okay. It's your mind. There were 2 countries in the world. We are seeing in countries in there were the developing countries and the developed. At least Mekaise Ghana is placed under the developing country. And it is so developed country no and that is why we could do America. Now we share Nioma course we share flyovers no why excited. or might go through that system. And today, because they have all these facilities, you're from a developed country. Now, Musika Kakra Omo is going into strengthening or more economy and developed, at the investors here then ever. And country be more investors coming into the system. And Oma Henry ABD dance say even though Chinese are here, partly or more destroy most of our lands because or more markets here into the mining sector, which they are not supposed to be doing it. But so baby Chinese are taking over these restaurants, hotels or taking over. Now see transform those places. It tells you clearly, say investors coming into your country really helps in transforming.
Okay, your discussion, but I asked honorable titles. I'll ask him. Then I'll say my say to John Mama. So
I know I'm making
the expansion at the port.
Yes, the expansion at the port, developing the country that we live in. I a friend a developing country to the standard of a developed country.
It falls into welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian.
Of course. So before you get the welfare and the well-being of Ghanaian, you have to have all these infrastructure in place. All these we are talking about. And then the circle flyover, easy some traffic congestion. The Obechebilamte Ebekahua, it means that the times are would travel from one end of the
traffic.
Eswati. So Ufri Honum we are the massive infrastructure development in our health sector. And then hospital is coming with modern equipment. Will be only in the developed country. And that is what is happening today. And it is a say, you drew a stage in our country where DNA test, you don't have to travel with the sample to South Africa. Ghana. And all these new hospitals now are going to have these equipments in them. We are not free who we are. Today, the secondary schools that are being put up, first, you can only have very good computer laboratories when you attend your school via a Prempe College. And I'll bet me because I remember in 1993, Prempe College 486 computer. Now that is the only school I know computer.
Ugo phone it is.
Okay.
So mama chema so.
Ugo phone it is.
Name is 85.
But today, today, secondary schools na our modern computer labs, our modern laboratories are science students. So you don't have to go to Prempe College to be able to have a very good practical experience as far as reading science is concerned. You don't have to travel to Prempe College to get a very good computer laboratory. And so if we have all these facilities around, what it means is that Obibia anywhere or lucky in terms of basic educational skills. So if your roads are buying air into the system, into the villages, where most at times the foodstuffs are stuck in the intimate access near the market. Now roads now clear, foodstuffs will be coming onto the market more than it used to come. Or my word, enough, but how to transport them to the market for you to get some, and a problem. Right. So when you develop these rules, you get more food coming into the system. Food doesn't become a problem again.
Okay.
When you do all these flyovers where what it means is that just after that, all these infrastructure you have seen are going to employ new people simply because or nurse near Confanochi is already choked with nurses. Baby maybe Today you have new facilities. We have all these things. And so if a government or transform the country into that level, so I can say to us, you will never be saying a bad thing. And that is why maybe you could be okay, GM, and if I say, I almost say then to us.
I see. Okay, GM, and yes, by it was.
Okay, GM, I said to us. But don't call ballot paper, no so now Fadia, I say. 3 direct.
Give them high five.
David, high five there. What the high never saw answer now for 5 But on the ballot paper.
But quickly, all what titles Glover, what's happening? They say the health working in there than in Tokwa. What's happening? And always is the NDC coming with a press release that is unprovoked. No more better time. That's in the Eastern region. They've given us a release. Unprovoked. Honorable Yami cites instances where in Ashanti region, NDC posters moved defacey, and now now health work was an issue.
Mamindi na minchia afyafuwa sana mikaya no. Na min congolate na nadu danko kufado. I think over the weekend yesini abutrehini king of patience. Togbe de l'union jigbodi fia ewa pefe wa ngom. Esanse na butre wonti. Nyame beka no ho e de akodu ni bocha apasase no so. Gidi basa nya ade a ebebua ye nyina. Na e ade a wo sere nya ye hwe kwan be fa so a ye be so ano. Eno a na me ka kire Yami. We check the pics. Tema East, ya second walk. It true, me ankasa na me sign the man regional commander of police. Any days, any dates, any man. Say this week here or what, the following week back or yeah, they come back and all that. Not throughout in Tema East, we have never had any problem. And I led the Committee 1 group into Tema Newtown. You do got some hill, no so no. And your information is in this 1 year then. So, party boys who were directing traffic and all that were telling us to be in one lane. So that when, because everybody say yes, you are going to say. And you do Afco Junction near home. Just they are less than you can numbers. But Kakrabina I mean the usual gestures not the idea. Obi to be cross one we are baha, we hug ourselves, we shake, then off we go. You be do krumons in who kakra amuzo omopie around Pania Fort Kane when you call it. They call come to one and I use your court of a new town. So it was so colorful, so peaceful, so nice. You saw some of the friends, some of my family people, some of friends, they all come to our side. I mean sharing the food and all that. It was all nice. Your politics are and you're going to ban it to pa. So if other people can do it, come on. And then tell baby for no. To me exhibit is hard in the wall. And the other pair me buy the news as Sokore. Kofodu as Sokore. You see it happened there. Yeah, to blues not there, The leaders involved should take charge. But they do baby so now leaders is on their blind side, so a lot of things can happen. What does here? Ubeti na DNC. And don't see your best. Ya catch ya huze. But me can we know me who story be from the CDS Marshal something Uji only IGP Mfuni or Ghanaian Times.
CDS IGP
warn we will deal ruthlessly with troublemakers. It's a good message, but onusu dia na oye.
They say
no, hold on. Things are happening. IGP no, any something ojino. Things are happening right in Esunofio Asunafo, Collins Dadaho, the brother who has openly come out to say.
He's been arrested.
Well, please. Well, the IGP was not sitting there.
No, but
it was only, you see,
on this matter,
selective application of the law is wrong.
Selectivity there is your
you understand?
But
IGP would on that particular police near some. You are sitting in your office, police officer who went to maintain peace was beaten by NDC people, led by Colin Dowden's brother. Now some Then I'm going to what are they saying?
It's not the best of one and a bit.
Please.
Like they say.
Now,
look.
I want to assure the CDS and the IGP. Okay? We will not foment any trouble. They do it according to the law. But the selective application of the law, that is what I have problem with Samsoji and Kudalo. As for Kudalo, he's a nice man. I've known him from Tema when he was a regional commander. But he has changed. Seriously.
Because they change. What type of change?
You are not protecting the NDC and the president.
Neither is he protecting the new patriotic party.
You understand? You should protect Ghanaians. So when somebody is misbehaving, when somebody is fooling, it is the duty of the police to do their work. What does he? And him says, I'm sorry. So therefore, now police we are not afraid of. And boy, because Abambonina President Mama Diabakomano, the bad policies is affecting them. Flyover. Yanyebi wo efe who call Malame will be near. Abembia will bar, ube ya kwany, ube pay so mamamfo, ube see school dying, ube see hospitals. So when you are 248 billion Ghana cedis, sika power some, and this is what you're making, hoodwinking Ghanaians. Look, it is the policies that you put in place. Amamfo, Usha project, no na hamfonso, and who any highway. And collect your school when you need Juma. Teachers, nursing. Was he a venison a choco? Gia choco. Why don't you spread them around to the other hospitals you say you are building? They are sitting in the homes. Also, I don't know training my meaning about him. Some place come from. Yes, Seska at the school. We don't know what if next 3 years, 4 years, what if you is that the kind of government we want to assault? I disagree.
Okay, but I disagree. But Thomas said Ibrahim Simenkaiwo or Tata is a regular view. Or say, Omahin, the violence started from the MPP head office and we all overlooked it. Now they are spreading it. A gun was pointed at a police officer
don't
outside
mind that.
Nanado's house.
Another PRO no or truck Trozubia. What is his name?
Say first.
A Malio Papa. Say first. Or truck Papa. I know no call Abugosia. Any single and the two Tatano, Yabizano. What you interview him?
Yeah. So we're running now.
Well, also tactical.
It's being tactical. But the all can do what can't also say a gun was pointed at a police officer.
There was no gun pointed at him. There was no gun pointed at the police officer. You blame the NDC. The Akufado's attack was organized by the NDC. I'm telling you.
Honorable title.
They organized it. They prepared themselves to go and misbehave the way they did. As of now, President Mama has not even condemned. He was blaming the police.
He's condemned the police for that.
No. He should condemn the act for attacking his opponents. He condemned the police for not taking charge. Is it sensible? If you want to apply the Public Order Act, is it fair and proper? Yeah, demonstration from Circle. Yeah, Koa. The NDC headquarters, the junction, you have police Muwak and police officers got there. Because Abianobi, Akwabibi and what's all here. Why didn't the police do that? And Kudalo is sitting in his office in Accra. And he said what?
Ruthlessly.
And OJ, he said what?
Ruthlessly.
Look, this election, the soldiers themselves, they are suffering, including the police. The bad governance structure of President Mama.
Okay.
OJ Cry is not ashamed. No man gave them $1 as increments in their peacekeeping. We couldn't fight for the soldiers. When I was with them, who were they?
All right. I mean, some pints your shower no pay. Or your Jason BI come and I'll say, Yankin Kanway. Yamin shouldn't be lying to the world about MPP defacing their posters in Ashanti.
So what they are doing mining them.
By the way, is governance all about I have done this, I have done that? It's mediocrity. Yamin, okay, so he repeats himself again. So and then this one from Honorable Donina Prince, former MC Techima. Kwabna, my regards to Yamin. Please ask him for Ghanaians that President promised employment. Why this huge unemployment? 10 training colleges to be built. 200 day senior high schools.
10.
And the list goes on and on. Please ask Yamin what's happening to the promise. Those are the issues Honorable doing now. So, and this one says that, Charlie, this sort of violence must be condemned. Tell titles for me. I am afraid, and that's it. And then Thomas Edu comes back again. I love Yamin for being quiet. Oh, you're quiet, Thomas, you're careful. And say, or she said you maybe, oh, yeah, now nice. So, hope titles will do the same. Okay, so.
Honorable Prince,
Sampai.
Nana, Omomodi Testament. You see, Oman, if he said, MPP for last time I said it here. Ulusu election, and Omo said election, no, Omolusu.
Not at all.
So,
not at all.
The Omo Pessia and say, prepare the minds of Ghanaians.
Not at all.
Na I to say, Abano, Omolusu is simply because Obi VM. Look, I've told you last time, Mekachi said, in 2008, we didn't intimidate the MPP to win the election. 2008. Then this is nearby. So nobody can say NDC for deploy police for Yama IGP,
Special Force,
COP, Kudalo, Ekojina baby no ma order. But the NDC won. You see, election there. It is always about your candidate. Consistently, the late President John Evans Atamils took us to opposition with a 42-43%. Omuvu gradually, in the second attempt, to 44%. In the third time, Odieko 47% in the first round and won with the second round. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a take over. One firm he has gone further, 50.7%. Nanado taking over the MPP started from 49%, but dropped to 47%. And see, Ushe Adienumuna, the candidature of Nanado as compared to the candidature that he has faced in the NDC, it's a problem for him. Ghanaians say, I say. Then again, I said one time here, said, President Kufuor, me, I always say President Kufuor, or two bomb, boko. Nancy on another call, a Eastern region. Or say young to Abaman because of free Eastern region. And MPP for the statement by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to be tribalistic, but they don't see that of His Excellency the former President Kufuor. MPP there, yeah, but we have to make a Muslim to Abama is good. Nobody condemns it. But John Mahama say, I'm from the northern region. Northerners deserve to be on top, not to be the second. They have a problem with that. But let's ask ourselves, say, is it true? Me as a northerner from the upper west region, Sankana, to be specific. Dear Namepe, would I want to see Ghana being ruled by a northerner? Or do I want to see Ghana being ruled with a northerner as a second when Ubetimi Ejina so? This is something that a idea Ubia Kaha or Nyem from Subia Ubia. But you see, President Kufuor's statement will make here. Somewhere Ubia in TAB. And I remember him making the statement, and another Jinan chain was saying, yeah, buying the sea factory. Meanwhile, another is preaching one factory, one dam. President Kufuor say, be a my individual as per factory. So indirectly, he's telling everybody, say, that statement, then statement, but I'm saying, say, His Excellency John Ajukum Kufuor, stand na yen ni yetehonum as opposition. The man handed over Ghana peacefully to a candidate. No, Biajitum very well, say, yet me friend as Emmanuel. And today, we are being ruled by somebody that Obia who say preferably. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can be a perfect president for the Americans. Over everything to be a president. And that is why every Ghanaian sees him to be a leader.
Okay.
So don't go there and paint a picture, say, Nanado's third successive defeat will be as a result of COP Kudalo deploying policemen onto the street, OJ deploying soldiers onto the street. Every election, soldiers, police, immigration, whatever, have a role. And this is your first topic. EC outlines duties for security officers.
Okay.
And what mentioning will be a Mr. Amo, MP before, don't prepare the minds of Ghanaians and say Nanado's third defeat will be as a result of being intimidated. Because when he had the power and intimidated us, he lost the elections. Clearly, President Go chief apprentice. Obia was all
right.
The two candidates, my main last one, if you compare Nanado as to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, me say governance no go through that structure before.
Okay.
My MP before. But what mean to me, say His Excellency has been a vice president before. Nanado nyebi na onyebi.
Okay.
And he is a certain president. Nanado nye no onye. And the Ghanaians prefer somebody with that experience to somebody who has no experience.
Okay. Marvel Bono 1-1, less than 5 minutes more. Any US, the Ghana for film. That's it, because we needed like 3 goals, not the 1-1. That's the news for you. Yakwaba, buy on commodity. Yasaba, the Royal Light Investment for us in Kenya Papa Fee and on our face, lucky about clinic. Arabia done the crown crow, a douse be on the Facodona, baby, I intimate call, Kama and Fa Emma. Rashmed, good morning. Honorable Nikwate, wrap up for us.
President Mama say, well, not now. So his people from the north and Trabant Famano. Or can't wait 2012. And I also repeat you. And now Dr. Bamia air catcher is the first I will free north. And interest in Trabant.
There's no guarantee.
Because as a northern president, we share the incompetence of the president and the level of corruption with the abadinima maiswa. Under President Mahama, look at the roots and rots under Sada. Mu plagiarize mu idea no for Northern Development Fund to form the Northern Development Authority. Mu no na mo se mu no Savannah Development Authority and a Northern Volta, Northern BA at the account. But the idea, the conceptualization of the idea, you stole it from Leonardo. And you use it as a vehicle to steal from the people. Opinion, they told you as a Northern president, what you have and as feeding grants meant for schools in the north, you don't pay. What you have as a president from the north, teacher training allowances, nursing training allowances, educo afane including Northerners. And then what is that, Dr. Baumia? And Nanado, Eka, Yadi buy Betriano. And I will hear you 10. That is the problem, the deficiency of the President Mama. On one book, his greatest problem is that the greatest problem of President Mama to make decisions. He even made a statement. Say if it is going to cost him this election to lose, he will stand by his principles. That he's not going to pay any of these allowances. So President Mama, you will not hide behind soldiers and police.
Is that what the president is doing?
Oh, come on.
Already so a commander in chief.
They can use the soldiers and police.
Already a commander in chief. But already a very critical point that the NDC did not intimidate, underline.
Please.
In 2008. Is that correct?
They are making and say. Now, things are clear for Ghanaians. And you mean I made them for this. I catch a mamu de moise. The Ekosui, Mamuntra Mama NDC. And then we are Sambo, Uba because we are Simbo. You stifle us. Mama come DA. Mama you who chilling us. Number one, I'm chilling you as a boy. You as a mama carry us aluminium pan.
A pampai.
Not yet, any $5 What is this? Mama you who chilling us. Who should never
fishing community.
Not president the public. You can even see the president doling out money from his pocket. What a shame. A northern president, and you sit down, you preside over corruption. You can't say, it is not a matter of anything, but Mr. No. By any dear, a baby a bar, not from the no bay, but she power would be welcome, woman from Bayano, and they had insurance and Yajuma, including the North. Who get a health insurance card, who they call hospital, opening, who needs to be woo, and the northern president is President Mama. And look at the mess he's causing all over the place. Adai.
Mess.
Adai. Now what's in my anger? You better papa.
Okay,
it is enough to tell President Mama and the NBC Papa. I'm telling you. So they want to bring the violence. It's them.
Okay.
No more violence in the bar. Now I go share some Echi any IGP. Police for number 2 Papa. Who's also wearing shoes?
Yeah.
I have showed the phone and touch the shoe. I just see. Even though they said they are producing shoes, see the shoes of soldiers. They buy their own shoes. They buy their own uniforms. Who police need uniform now? See them. Who's around $1? Who's here to you?
Okay.
Kufuor buy from 2001. Consistency. You look at the increment of their peacekeeping allowances. Who buy with $1 man soldier? Who's on to Mao?
All right. We'll end up with this one. Peace Council calls for harmony among political parties and expresses worry over clashes between NDC and MPP. I am for peace. Around titles Glover. You are for what?
I'm for same. So in my intro, I say, and to quite idea was say, you're for so. So can I say,
MPP are too aggressive for power now.
As for the power,
I will not use desperation because
the point is that
more overly aggressive for power.
The point is that Ghanaians are expecting MPP back to power.
Okay.
Because we share the private sector, we share the bulletin, the quarterly reports of the Association of Ghana Industries. Trust me, companies are really, really suffering.
Okay.
The government is competing with these companies in the local banks, making the cost of borrowing so expensive.
Okay, give me a high five.
My five. Never too short.
John 360.
For too short.
Onapu Anamwa.
Too short.
Okay, so just your last comment of EPJ.
No, see, the last point is that young two soldier KTM $1.
Mr. Peacekeeping allowance
$34.
Oh, I know the count.
And the government is giving
moving
them
from $17 to me and Niampa. Now we can drop. And yet, the for I in the president.
Soldier knows that their monthly allowance 30. The president making it simple. And they say $1 a day has been added. I get $31 and a soldier need be and I'm happy that the soldiers know.
It's $1.
Wait till me a calculum casa.
I don't know if it's so pushing me.
No, wait till me a calculum casa. What I do.
No, we so
what it? What did you do? We show you
now, okay. Oh, my mommy and I say, what you see? I don't understand.
Oh, David.
Now the media, mommy, three direct media.
Mama, John 360, Macacho David.
Three direct.
Okay.
Ballot paper.
It will cost you 3.
Okay, you. Pepe John Mama. Simple as
yeah, there will be
a straight ahead.
That's it. There will be a Nambe the Chinacha is another show.